The year was 1968. A shadow fell over Northern California. It wasn't a literal shadow, it was the chilling presence of an unknown killer. He was called the Zodiac Killer. His name alone struck terror into the hearts of many. The Zodiac Killer became a horrifying enigma. He was never caught. His identity remains a mystery. The case continues to haunt us. The Zodiac Killer case is a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the shadows. It is a story of fear, uncertainty, and the enduring power of the unknown. It is a mystery that has captivated and terrified generations, leaving an indelible mark on the American psyche. The Zodiac case remains unsolved. This is despite countless leads and tireless efforts by law enforcement. The killer's taunting letters and cryptic ciphers continue to fascinate and frustrate investigators. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror left a scar on the San Francisco Bay Area. The fear he instilled continues to echo through the decades. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror began in December 1968. Young lovers David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen were parked on a lover's lane. It was a secluded spot. They never suspected the horror that awaited them. They were shot at close range. Their lives were cut tragically short. Months later, another couple was attacked. Darlene Ferrin and Michael Margot were enjoying a summer evening. They were sitting in their car. A man approached them. He fired multiple shots into the vehicle. Darlene tragically succumbed to her injuries. Michael, though severely wounded, survived. The attacks continued. The killer targeted a taxi driver, Paul Stein. Stein was shot dead. This occurred on a seemingly ordinary night in San Francisco. The killer mailed a piece of Stein's blood-soaked shirt to the San Francisco Chronicle. This act solidified his chilling notoriety. These attacks terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area. People were living in fear. They were afraid to go out at night. The unknown assailant could strike at any moment. The randomness of the attacks amplified the terror. No one knew who would be next. The Zodiac Killer was not content with just taking lives. He craved recognition. He desired infamy. He sent a series of taunting letters to the press. These letters were chilling. They were filled with cryptic symbols. He claimed responsibility for the murders. These letters were more than just confessions. They were puzzles. The Zodiac challenged the police to decipher them. He promised to reveal his identity if they could. The symbols, codes, and riddles became his signature. They were a chilling testament to his twisted mind. Some of the ciphers were solved. Others remain unsolved to this day. The killer's motives were murky. He claimed to be collecting slaves for the afterlife. His ramblings offered glimpses into a disturbed psyche. But his true identity remained a mystery. The letters served as a direct line to the public. They stoked fear and fascination. The Zodiac became a macabre celebrity. His crimes were a terrifying spectacle. His letters were a haunting reminder of his power. The Zodiac Killer case has spawned numerous suspects. One name in particular stands out: Arthur Lee Allen. Allen was a former schoolteacher. He was discharged from his job. This was due to allegations of child molestation. He became a prime suspect. Allen had a history of violence. He owned a Zodiac brand watch. He even wore boots that matched the killer's footprints. Despite this circumstantial evidence, no concrete link could be established. DNA evidence did not match. Allen was never charged. Other individuals emerged as potential suspects over the years. Each had their own compelling connections to the case, yet none could be definitively linked to the crimes. The question of the Zodiac Killer's true identity remained unanswered. The lack of a definitive suspect fueled speculation. It gave rise to theories. Some believe the killer was a skilled professional. Others think he was an ordinary person leading a double life. The truth remains elusive. Section 5. A City on Edge. The impact on law enforcement and public psyche. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror had a profound impact on the San Francisco Bay Area. The randomness of his attacks created a climate of fear and paranoia. People were afraid to go out at night. They were suspicious of strangers. Law enforcement felt immense pressure to catch the killer. The investigation consumed countless resources. It led to the development of new forensic techniques. Despite their efforts, the Zodiac always seemed to be one step ahead. The case took a toll on the investigators. The constant dead ends and the killer's taunts wore them down. The Zodiac Killer became an obsession for many. He represented the ultimate challenge. He was a phantom they couldn't catch. The public's fascination with the case grew. Newspapers ran daily updates. People devoured every detail. The Zodiac Killer became a morbid celebrity. He was a source of endless speculation and intrigue. Section 6. Chasing Shadows, the Amateur Sleuths. The Zodiac Killer case has captivated amateur detectives for decades. People from all walks of life have become engrossed in the mystery. They pore over the evidence, scrutinize the letters, and propose their own theories. These amateur sleuths are driven by a desire for justice. They want to bring closure to the victims' families. They spend countless hours researching the case. They often collaborate online, sharing their findings and insights. Some amateur investigators have made significant contributions to the case. They have uncovered new leads and developed innovative methods for analyzing the ciphers. Their dedication highlights the enduring fascination with the Zodiac Killer. The internet has become a breeding ground for Zodiac Killer theories. Forums and websites are dedicated to discussing the case. These online communities provide a platform for amateur sleuths to connect, share information, and collaborate on their investigations. Section 7. The advance of science, DNA, and forensic developments. Forensic science has advanced significantly since the Zodiac Killer's reign of terror. DNA testing in particular has revolutionized criminal investigations. It has helped solve countless cold cases, giving hope that the Zodiac Killer's identity might one day be revealed. Investigators have periodically re-examined evidence from the Zodiac case using new forensic techniques. They hope to find DNA that could be matched to a suspect. While some promising leads have emerged, no definitive match has been made. Advancements in DNA technology continue to provide hope. Familial DNA searching, for example, allows investigators to search for partial matches in criminal databases. This could potentially lead them to relatives of the Zodiac Killer. The use of artificial intelligence and machine learning is also being explored in the case. These technologies can analyze vast amounts of data, identifying patterns and connections that humans might miss. While these technologies are still in their infancy, they hold promise for cracking the Zodiac Killer case. Section 8. A cold case still burns. The Zodiac's grip on the present. The Zodiac Killer case remains unsolved. However, it is far from forgotten. The case continues to haunt the public imagination. It inspires books, movies, and documentaries. The mystery endures, as captivating and terrifying as ever. Law enforcement has never given up on the case. The San Francisco Police Department still considers it an active investigation. They continue to receive tips and follow up on new leads. The hope for justice remains. The victims' families still seek answers. They want to know who took their loved ones and why. The passage of time has not diminished their pain. They deserve closure, and the pursuit of the Zodiac Killer continues. The Zodiac Killer's legacy extends beyond the crimes themselves. The case has had a lasting impact on law enforcement procedures, forensic science, and the public's fascination with true crime. It serves as a reminder that some mysteries remain unsolved, their secrets hidden in the shadows. Section 9. Conclusion: the unanswered riddle. The Zodiac Killer case remains one of America's most perplexing unsolved mysteries. The killer's identity, motives, and ultimate fate remain shrouded in mystery. His reign of terror left an indelible mark on American culture, sparking fear, fascination, and an insatiable desire for answers. Despite decades of investigation, the Zodiac Killer has eluded capture. His cryptic messages and audacious crimes continue to taunt and tantalize us. The case stands as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of everyday life. Will we ever unmask the Zodiac Killer? Perhaps one day, advances in forensic science or a stroke of luck will reveal the truth. Until then, the Zodiac Killer will continue to haunt our collective imagination, a chilling enigma that refuses to be forgotten.